I gave this book also 4 stars. I enjoyed it. I don't think I like the narrator and her narrating as much as I could have. I think the character to me became very, very dislikable throughout it, but I think that the circumstances she was in kind of make sense. Um, this character is in her senior year. Her name's Mara, and people unfortunately start spontaneously combusting in her school. It starts with one character, and then it gets progressively and progressively more, and it starts to become like an apocalyptic situation where there's no rhyme or reason to it, and people just start spontaneously combusting. The one thing I did like about the narrator is that it was a very, very realistic narrator. Like, I felt like I may not have liked her, but I liked how she told the story. I think her choices and her decisions really were a little bit off kilter at points, and I don't think, like, I fully understood her decisions, but I did like, how her honest reactions to a lot of stuff, and I think she also became very, very emotionally shut off throughout this book. But I liked it. I just don't think she was like my favorite character ever, but I did like how she told the story. And there were a lot of like little things throughout the book that just were like cool, like your school's spontaneously combusting, so what, like everyone in your school's spontaneously combusting, you're not gonna have a graduating class, what do you do? And there's a lot of drugs and alcohol references, so if you're like a younger reader, I don't think this is the book for you just because there is a lot of overt representations of that. But I thought it was like the apocalypse is happening, we are spontaneously combusting, what do we do now? And Mara had 2 best friends, or a best friend and a boyfriend. Their dynamics were super interesting. And it was just like a really interesting way to tell the story. I thought the ending was kind of heartbreaking in a sense. And again, it was left very, very open ended because you don't know. You still really don't know like what was causing all this stuff. You know, there's a lot of like conspiracy. I think the presence of conspiracy theorists really made this book really, really unique. It was a very, very fast paced read. The character and me, we just didn't click. So I think like I was reading it because I liked how she told the story, but I didn't really agree with many of her decisions in the novel. But if you want a fun, blood soaked, story, I think it's not as gory as you would like, I think, but like there is a lot of blood, there's a lot of gore, and there's a lot of like, oh my god, what the hell is happening in this book? And I think that it really kept me on my toes, and I enjoyed learning about this world through Mara's eyes. And yeah, it was a fun read. In some instances, I think there was some like very, very emotional points as well. Uh, and what do you do in that situation? And I think it was the end of the book was really left so wide open, so you couldn't really pick why this happened and what was going on. But overall, I really, really liked it. I gave it 4 stars. I hope you guys will check it out. Spontaneous by Erin Starmer. I do recommend all these books. All these books came from my library, so there was kind of no, I didn't, it was just like a library books, but I really, really liked them, and I'm glad that I was able to read them. Um, and they were all really, really good. So I hope you guys check these out. If you guys have read them, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear other people's feedback, but I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.